Hawaiian island of Kauai is one of the wettest spots on Earth, with an annual rainfall of nearly 12 meters. Large parts of the mountain forests are bathed in clouds, and it is one of the most sensitive ecosystems to climate change.
When I think of the color green, I think of the land that gives life. The Aina, the land of Hawaii. My hometown, such an easy place to live.
Kauai inspires my hula with its beauty, its mountain peaks, its spirit, and the history of our ancestors. We feel that we're surrounded with this old spirit of Kauai. We are the oldest island in our Hawaiian chain, and the people tend to carry old values and traditions. Every bit of the island is very special to all of us, from the North Shore all the way to the west side. Visitors should be respectful of Kauai because of the history we have here, and our goal is to preserve our history and have it available for our future generations as well as our visitors that come to the island. We would like them to appreciate the true beauty of Kauai.
A week after leaving Christmas Island, on the afternoon of January 19, 1778, Captain James Cook reached the southeast coast of Kauai. Only briefly did he wonder whether the island was inhabited. Approximately 3,000 years ago, Polynesians began exploring the islands of the vast Pacific Ocean. These voyages brought with them plants and animals that allowed them to survive on islands where no humans had been before. It took over 1,500 years for this wave of colonization to reach Hawaii. The similarities in languages and customs between the island groups of Hawaii, New Zealand, and Easter Island formed what we now call the Polynesian Triangle. Archaeological evidence shows that people probably arrived in Hawaii almost 2,000 years ago. Millions of years of evolution in isolation. Roughly 10% of Kauai is accessible by car. Thousands of plants and animal species can be found nowhere else in the world. There are only two native species of mammals, the Hawaiian horay bat and the Hawaiian monk seal. The island is home to 48 endangered species and has lost 265 since being discovered. Considered one of the rainiest spots on Earth, it's no wonder it gets the name the Garden Island. The best way to experience this majestic place is by air.
You guys ready? They're clear for takeoff.
Third landing taxi coaches in use, landing and departing runways 3 and 35. Trade procedures in use for 2 helicopters.
Alright guys, just a short taxi out and then
Vicinity of the airport.
we'll be on our way.
Runway 35, preferred landing runway for all jet multi-engine aircraft. Advise on initial contact to have hotel.
Ground Airman 721 Alpha connection with hotel.
Airman 721 Alpha, ground taxi runway 3V Alpha, stay direct flight.
3V Alpha and going Carter's point 1.
Roger. Temperature 262.18, altimeter 3007.
Alright guys, welcome to the flight here. Should be quite a nice day. The winds are real light today. Gonna see the Garden Island. Off to the right side you can see the Kauai Lagoons Golf Course. It was designed by Jack Nicklaus in the 1980s. It's part of the Marriott property. You can see that pink hotel on the right side is the Marriott. And it sits on Kalapaki Beach. Beautiful beach here in Lihue. And you can see Nawili Wili Harbor. This is the principal port for the island. Off the right side is the Huli'ia River. That's the Menehune fish pond. Now, the rectangular fish pond on the right side of the river was built by the early Hawaiians. 23 miles by 25 miles across. In terms of size, it's the 4th largest island. We're smaller than the Big Island, Maui, and Oahu. We have 113 miles of coastline. A lot of that coastline is real beautiful sandy beaches. All of the coastline in the Hawaiian Islands is public property under state law. These beaches here are accessible by boat. Now we're over the south side of the island. Off to the right is Poipu. That's a beautiful area on the southern tip of the island. It has a lot of marvelous sunny beaches and great areas for watching the sunset or surfing and snorkeling areas. The first sugar plantation in Hawaii. Off the right wing you can see the sugar mill out there. This is the town of Koloa. It was started by 3 Americans in the early 1800s, and this was a support town for their sugar plantation. Just past it is the Waita Reservoir. The sugar cane fields needed a lot of water for irrigation, so they built this reservoir. And it stands today as one of the largest bodies of fresh water in the Hawaiian Islands. So you can see that's the tree tunnel there. See the reservoir on the right side, and there's a tunnel of trees, which is a eucalyptus grove over the highway. And all the trees that are nearby there were planted as a reforestation project.
I'm so obsessed. Heart is bound to beat right out my hairless chest. I believe in you like a virgin, you're Madonna, and I'm always gonna wanna blow your mind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. The way you can't cut a rug, watch you use the only drug I need. You're gangster, I'm so thug, you're the only one I'm dreaming of. You see, I be myself now finally, and there's nothing I can't be. Want the world to see you be with me. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do.
Below us is the Hanapepe Valley. So see a beautiful waterfall on the right side. That's Manawaipuna Falls, 360 feet high. It was featured in the movie Jurassic Park. There is no public access to this area back here, it's only seen from the air. I'm going to turn for you guys on the left side to get a look at it. Now we're leaving the valley and going out to the west. And this is Waimea Canyon, commonly referred to as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. It's also 10 miles long and 3,600 feet deep. This is a state park that is a very popular recreation area. Some of the uses include hunting for the wild pig and the goat. There's numerous hiking trails and camping. The word Waimea translates to red water or red river. The river in the middle of the canyon often has a very red color to it from the red dirt. You can see a bit of it here, and you can see the lower canyon on the left side. The Waimea Canyon has been carved out by the rivers over millions of years. It shows the 5 million year history of this island. You can see the work that erosion has done to the canyon over the years. Massive amounts of rain we get on the island here have been carving away and eroding these cliffs. Below us here is the end. This is Polahale State Park. And the spectacular Nepali coast begins. You may also notice the island of Niihau in the distance. It's called the Forbidden Island. It has a community of about 200 Hawaiians that live there. The island is private property, and outsiders are only allowed there by invitation only. This below us here is the longest beach in Hawaii. This is Barking Sands Beach. 17 miles of sand wraps around the west side. This is the end of the road on the west side. The cliffs here are nearly 2,000 feet high. This is Miloli'i State Park. It was a small Hawaiian fishing village for hundreds of years. This area of the Nepali is only accessible from the sea. The beach and that valley you see was a thriving community. On the right is the Nuololo Valley. This was an agricultural community for the early Hawaiians. Nepali means the cliffs. This beach is Hanapu. It's one of the most pristine and beautiful beaches in all of the Hawaiian Islands. It too is only accessible from the sea. Hanapu has been in some Hollywood movies, 6 Days, 7 Nights, and the original King Kong, to name a few. These are called the Kalalau Cathedrals, and that's Kalalau Beach. It's the end of an 11-mile hike. You can see the spectacular Kalalau Valley on the right, approximately 2 miles in diameter. It was once home to 5,000 early Hawaiians. Making a turn here, and we'll just circle over this area and take another look. You can see the arch at Hanapu on the right side, about 65 feet high and 200 feet wide. Below us here is the Hanakapiai Valley. A beach on the left, the 2-mile hike. On the right side, you're going to see a waterfall. You're going to see Hanakapiai Falls. There's Hanakapiai Falls. Very popular day hike. It's a round trip, 8-mile hike to that waterfall and back. This is KA Beach, and the North Shore begins.
Pretty mama, please smile for me. Pretty mama, you're the one for me. Pretty mama, you're the one for me. Yeah, you're the one for me. Yeah, you're the one for me.
The early Hawaiians chose this place, Ha'ena, as a community in 200 AD. This was one of the earliest settlements of the Hawaiian people, Ha'ena. This is Tunnels Beach. Tunnels Beach on the right there. On the point here is really excellent snorkeling. There are underwater tunnels in the rock. Actually, let me circle here and give you a look at Hanalei Bay. The word Hanalei translates to crescent or half circle. It also means place where lays are made. You can distinctly see the shape of the bay as a half circle. 2 miles of sandy beach, and the most popular beach on the North Shore.
And I hope that's alright with you. I know we just met, but I'll never let
Here's Princeville.
my head
Princeville is a fairly recent development. Beautiful cliffs and fantastic views. We'll go to the shoreline a bit. See some of the North Shore and the Kilauea Lighthouse. Below us is the stunning Anini Beach. It's one of the largest and widest reef structures in all of Hawaii. In the distance, you can see the Kilauea Lighthouse. The island next to it, Moku'ai'ai Island, is the northernmost point in the main Hawaiian Islands. Turn here to the right. Stretched out below us is the green, verdant countryside of Kilauea. Numerous cattle ranches and small farms.
Girl, we talk so long, these feelings are so strong. I think that we should be together. I feel something inside, something I can't describe.
You can see the majestic interior of the island. Mountains that rise to 4,000 to 5,000 feet high. Massive valleys. Here's beautiful Namolokamo waterfall, over 2,000 feet long. Magically appears from the clouds.
That you're the only one for me.
Now our journey takes us through the center of the island. Our route takes us through the Hanalei Wildlife Refuge. Our path here follows the Hanalei River into the geographic center of the island. This is the Halalea Forest Reserve. There's no roads through this area. It's an area that receives 200 to 300 inches of annual rainfall. Hundreds of waterfalls are out here untouched by man. Deep in the heart of the island here, the cliffs stay green and lush year-round. The Twin Falls, a spectacular hidden gem back here. Spectacular waterfall that flows year-round. What an amazing day to fly.
I don't know what this is. Is this love? Yeah. I don't know what this is. Is this love? All I know is that you're all I think of, and I don't know what this is. Is this love? All I know is that you're all I think of. Is this love, love, love? Is this love?
This is the Waiale'ale crater. It's a massive, extinct volcano that rises above 5,000 feet. At the top of this crater is the rainiest spot in the world, with an average annual rainfall of 450 inches. Hundreds of waterfalls in that crater alone. It is the rainiest spot in the world. There is a rain gauge up on the top there at 5,148 feet. here. This landscape has been used as Vietnam in many Hollywood movies. We're making our way back to Lihue, but first we'll fly over the Wailua River. The sacred Wailua River was home to thousands of early Hawaiians. It was the political and religious center for early Kauai. Off the left side you can see a waterfall. This is Wailua Falls. Wailua Falls is 170 feet high. It was featured in the TV show Fantasy Island. You can actually drive right to that waterfall. Now we're leaving the falls like the shoreline.
And 106 Charlie, at our left down runway 3, reporting in the tower.
We're gonna fly along the Wailua River here and out to the shoreline. Wailua means two rivers that come together as one. Along the Wailua River, there were many heiaus, or temples, and villages. It was home to the kahunas, the kings, and the priests of early Kauai. It is one of the most sacred places in all of Hawaii. This is the East Coast. You can see Wailua Golf Course and a beach we commonly call Kitchens. Looks like we got some surf out there today. A couple people out there off the golf course. We are beginning our descent for Lihue. Airman 1 Alpha Victor, beam to south.
Airman 1 Alpha Victor, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, clear to land, 1 Alpha Victor.
Airman 1 Alpha Victor, turn left to Delta, taxi to park.
Left to Delta 1 Alpha Victor. I just want to say mahalo for flying with us.
Line 240, taxi to runway 3, V Alpha.
Hope you enjoyed the flight.